Also
God
loving
still a better performance than Batman.
Oh, whoa. Do not blame the bat nipples on him, okay?
No,
that was not his fault.
I'm blaming every Batman. I'm not even a huge fan of Christian Bale Batman, but every Batman has a cool "I'm Batman" moment. And then Freeze just pops in. He's like, "Hey, Freeze, I'm Batman." Like, what the fuck?
Okay, well, I thought Clooney played a better Wayne than he did Batman. However, he wasn't the total package.
I just see it as I try to see it as a continuation of Adam West because it's way less bad if you see it through that lens.
Whoa,
that movie.
I mean, have you seen a Bat Watusi before? I mean, that was the most random ass thing ever.
Hey, the bat
shark repellent.
Oh, the bat shark repellent. That's so good.
Hey, shark repellent
bomb through
the
floor.
Never talk bad about shark repellent.
And he keeps it in the fucking, keeps it in the fucking helicopter too.
Exactly.
Like he knows he's going to see
the bat copter.
The bat copter, yes, exactly. Before the Thanos copter.
Someday the Thanos copter.
You don't remember the Thanos copter? It was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, I do remember the Peter copter. The Peter copter. Yes. How do you afford these things?
Put money in the bank. Put money in the bank.
Okay,
you want to know how we do this? This is how we do it.
He's got to be frozen like that. Where's your video?
Some days he just can't find a place to put a bomb.
Hit the video button.
As we speak, I am helping Cornelius Pepperbottom move because he called me last second, helping and asking to help him when a friend asked for help.
The modern Major General?
Cornelius Pepperbottom, my manager.
Okay.
And our pledge. So
I'm imagining a dude who's going on a fox hunt.
Oh, he is going on all fox hunts.
Yes. So I'm in his mansion right now.
Studying at Cambridge.
He wears a monocle and a top hat and walks around everywhere with a stick.
And he looks like Sam Neill in The Omen 3.
He's
right now.
He's John Barrymore's Dr. Jekyll.
This kid's house is absolutely absurd.
Are you doing?
I bet it's got like secret passages and a giant library and like, all these whimsical inventions sitting around.
No, you don't understand. I'm looking at
that's definitely H.G. Wells.
It's like Mr. Magoo's house.
I'm looking at a WWE title belt,
Mr. Megorium
title belt that he bought.
Why did you turn the video on?
Actual cowl.
Yeah, why can't we not see these things? He's explaining these things that we can't see.
I want to see this man's collection.
All I hear is wrestling and zippers going up and down. What's really going on?
I'm making... Listen here, brother. The right way.
There we go.
Christ.
God damn it. Hold on. How do I flip this fucking thing around?
Why do you look like the wrong way? Yes.
Why do I look like what?
You look like Teddy Long. Why?
I'm thinking Anton LaVey.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Weird.
So look at this.
What the hell happened to you?
Here's an actual fucking Batman cape and cowl movie fucking
Jesus Christ.
Then we have like his little Batman collection of action figures and stuff. The cereal with the actual Batman toys still in packaging.
Oh my god.
We have not replicas, but actual WWE heavyweight title and Ring of Honor titles that he bought. Of course, he has all his toys right here. Then he's got crazy stuff in there. This is Pepperbottom.
Who the fuck is Pepperbottom?
Okay, he's gone from a professor to Steve Carell in the 40-year-old
Cornelius Pepperbottom.
Why'd you turn the
He's
dinner for schmucks?
Because I'm trying to do this quick, because I got to get out of here. Some of us assholes have to work tomorrow, Wayne, unlike you.
So we could have did this a different day.
Just because you only have to deliver mail 3 days out of the week, especially now it's tax season, you get to take it real easy with bringing checks.
Yeah, I don't have a normal job at all. I just have to deal with freaking
Oh, fuck you. You haven't taken a day off since you were like fucking 16 working at a fucking Dairy Queen. You can afford to be a little late.
No, dude. I'm definitely trying to strive for that Haymon from In Living Color where, I have like 5 yob, okay?
Well,
not one yob, not two yob, but like 5 yob.
That's gonna happen regardless because you got a wife who has a fucking Disney addiction.
So what's coming up next on American Pickers here?
Do not besmirch my heritage here in Tennessee.
Jesus Christ. How the fuck am I gonna get through all this shit? What a fucking bastard.
I'm gonna have to you're gonna have to send me a picture of yourself now.
Of who?
Of you.
For what?
Because
raiding Kevin Smith's house.
More zippers. He's sucking so much dick over there. He can't do the show.
Hold on. Here, you need a picture of me? Hold on.
He probably looks like Rob Halford 3/4 of the way into the set.
Almost. Just not enough.
Howdy,
my
Mr.
eyebrows.
Garrison.
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Hello, children.
Hold on. Here we go. Here, Wayne, here's a picture.
Just crapped on your desk. What's up, dog?
Yeah, just for that, you're going one-on-one with the Undertaker tonight.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So,
it's like Anthony Fantano.
It's more funny watching you do the moving around in the background.
You don't have to. Well, first of all, I don't have wireless Beats. I can't afford those. I'm still Puerto Rican.
But you're working on that. It sounds like. I'm still Puerto Rican.
He's probably
gonna get the Beats by Bolin before he
Christ.
gets the whole Beats by Dre.
Fuck, does he have 2 batarangs? Who needs 2 separate batarangs? Hold
Well,
on.
in case you missed the first one.
Less about the metal albums and more about what the hell's in Cornelius Bottom's room.
Batarang versus Batarang.
Hey,
Look
whatever.
at this ridiculousness. Look, he's got 2 real batarangs.
Coming up next on Batarang versus Batarang.
I got something I think is cooler. I got a 6-foot Elvira cutout.
Yeah. Nice. Did you put a hole in some lube in it?
No.
It was already in there.
You're not doing it right. Oh, cool. He's got the rubber ducky from the Penguin movie.
What the fuck?
I've got an inflatable toilet from Ghoulies 2 with both Ghoulies popping out of it.
Oh, he's got the original Tim Burton Batman the movie baseball card collection sealed.
Not to be confused with Tom Burton, our favorite protagonist in the show.
No, like I'm looking at his wall of autographs. We have AJ
The lab
Styles,
assistant to Dr. Cornelius here.
I'm wondering if Pepper Bottom was ever one of those Make-A-Wish kids, because he's got autographs from AJ Styles, John Cena, Kenny Omega, CM Punk, and Marty Scurll all on his wall.
He definitely was like a kid who shaved his head to pretend he had cancer.
Oh,
Stan, I'm an alcoholic.
I have sauce, Stan.
Excellent.
All right. On that note, you ready?
I'm ready whenever you guys are. I've been ready.
I don't even know how to start this.
More discipline.
Welcome to what?
We need to get him more discipline.
The discipline.
Pepper Bottom.
God damn it! How come every time Tiny Man tried to build wall, stupid I go in and knock it down?
Cheaty chicken.
James ain't gonna last this show.
I will. I'll be the Jimmy Fallon of this whole thing.
Half the show is South Park and Simpsons references.
I'll laugh at every show.
It really is.
I'm the perfect. Who's the guy from Jimmy Carson? That was Ed McMahon. I'm the Ed McMahon of this thing. I'm gonna laugh at every show.
This is so terrible.
What football is it that is so expensive?
Good luck editing the show, Wayne. Good luck.
Who?
Let's just leave it like this.
Okay. Take this, sir.
He's in the catacombs.
He's in the dungeon. He has a dog.
Amongst the catacombs of the Batman.
You've encountered a banshee. Roll D6 for intuition.
No, he actually owns the Holy Grail. I just found it. Like the actual cup from the Holy Grail cup from the Last Supper. He owns it.
Did he? So he chose
from the Last Crusade. That's great.
Yes. That's what he has. He has the actual one from the Bible.
You're taping up a box.
When he was a poor young child in Peoria, Illinois, he fist fought River Phoenix for it.
Yes, he did. That is exactly what happened. And somehow he beat a Puerto Rican for it, so Beyond.
Go with Grant.
Autograph Sabu action figure. Kurt Henning's Atomic Elbow WCW NWO figure. Rhino.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Oh, they did do a remake of these. Oh, shit. Okay, well,
So, as we enjoy the live sounds of somebody trying to go through some.
We have to start the show at some point.
Yeah, we're starting
Next on Hoarders Buried Alive.
17 minutes
Yes.
of this.
All right.
Yeah. So let's talk music.
All right. Welcome to Album versus Album. We are joined by James Lilquist and the great EA.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that intro. I will definitely be cash apping you some money later.
Yes, you will be, and I will be waiting for it as well, my friend.
Yeah, I'll
shit, an
have
original
to send you the show. I ain't gonna send you any money.
Catalog.
That's all right, James. It's okay.
Wow.
I'm sure EA owes me money from back in the day, so.
Does it? I wonder if it has this in it. I used to have like an Ultimate Warrior Letterman's jacket when I was a kid.
This is before that. This is the original Purple Macho Man T-shirt. The Mine, George Animal Steel Mine doll.
Put the video.
Cool.
I can't do the video because I'm trying to move. The Andre Giant hand and foot shirt with. No, that's not Linda. It's different office people.
Well,
That's all ridiculous stuff.
All right. Anyway,
EA is not on video because he's helping Cornelius. Pepper
Bottom.
Bottom.
A steampunk fanfiction character.
Wait, that's an Andre the Giant autograph? Yeah. Dude, seriously, tell me right now, did you fake being like a cancer patient or something to get half this stuff? Like, I really need to know.
Yeah, he had hypersyphilisitis.
A Stone Cold Steve Austin autograph, an Andre the Giant autograph.
I need to see what Cornelius Pepperbottom looks like, because he probably doesn't look like what I think what I want him to look like.
No, it's
I want him to look like the king of imagination.
Oh, he looks the best, man. He's the biggest thing since powdered milk.
I can tell you what, you can see him on my YouTube page at JL103 on our latest episode of Beyond Bushido, which is brought to you by Rat Salad Review. He is on there because he is driving EA from his training session during our show.
Brother's got to pay dues.
You got to pay the dues. So
Beyond Bushido, martial arts are cool.
It is
not
an
really
awesome
martial
episode
arts
because we actually show the old school UWFI, which was also the precursor to Pride fighting, pretty much. Which
Okay.
It had guys like Ray Lloyd, who is Glacier. He just debuted last week. Bad News, Allen.
Next week.
And the man. Wait! You just ruined the surprise. I was gonna talk about that, but no, you had to ruin it. So next week's episode, we're bringing on.
Oh wait, hold on. Let Nate finish opening his bag of chips first.
Sorry, I'm just starting to get out.
Too. Good.
Anybody watching the show has got a headache already.
Oh, absolutely. He has every Ghostbuster WWE Elite Series collection toy.
Sweet.
Killer.
And the Ninja Turtle WWF action figures. He has both sets.
What? I didn't even know those were a thing.
Yes, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ninja Superstars. Leonardo as John Cena, Randy Savage as Michelangelo.
Oh my God.
Jesus
Sting
Christ.
as Raphael.
Why does he have
as
all this
the
stuff?
Undertaker.
Why would you own? How old is he? 5?
20. Raphael as The Rock.
Is he married?
Dude,
Does he have
Hulk
children?
Hogan.
Absolutely
Hulk
not.
Hogan.
No,
Okay, The Rock is
This
Raphael.
kid has the light, okay? This kid has
Apparently,
the light.
Why would he? He's got little toys he has.
Well, I got to tell you right
Dude,
now.
he clearly faked leukemia or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think happened here. But even better, that you have to understand, this kid is upset because he's moving to a new house where he's going to have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath basement to himself. He has an autographed Nightmare Cody Rhodes pop vinyl figure.
Now you can throw that away.
He is absurd. You are absurd, sir.
Coming up next from the Collector's Emporium.
I'm sorry, sir. He's just
on
ran into the
Antiques
room
Roadshow. We have this Funko Pop of the
minute he heard that I was touching.
Because the minute you walk through those doors, you never know what you're gonna find.
This is like having Uncle Saxon back on the show.
I'm done with this box.
Yeah, except nobody's drunk.
Cody's right there.
That's true.
I'm working on it.
And EA's
You maniac!
I've been smoking all day, so I'm pretty cocked.
all right. Finish telling us about the Beyond Bushido, James. Please.
So, our next week's episode, we're going to have Ray Lloyd on the show. Actually, hopefully, we're going to go through a couple of his matches in UWFI. But I want to ask him some stories about Tom Burton, who was another guy who was an underneath job guy who put on some of these crazy matches. He was an animal on there. Last week's episode, he literally did a pile driver in a shoot fight. It was the craziest thing ever.
Cool.
He pulled a pile driver.
Awesome.
We have a Facebook. We have a Facebook page called Beyond Bushido, and we show all the videos there. They're all for review.
What the fuck?
And we have Yoshihiro Takayama, the hotness, the man who is famous for the hockey fight with Don Fry. As a young boy, his first matches in wrestling and in shoot fighting there, and this guy legitimately throws a drop kick on the fight. He was an animal at 27, and most of the fights you saw he was at. So we got it's really fun. We usually do them every Tuesday at 8:05 because we actually might have people from California that watch.
Yeah.
So
very cool. Well,
cool.
Yes, you can also find that on RedSoundReview.com. So
the reason it's at 8:05 is because I don't know how to. I usually go to sleep right after work, and there's a guarantee that I will not be awake until about 8 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah, we never start the show on time. I mean, the day we start the show on time is the first time it ever happened. So
it's a miracle any shows happen, right? Especially our show too.
Yes. EA is the Mark Silver of trying to be on time. So
I will never be on time ever.
No. It's good. It's good to know things haven't changed.
Really, I never would have guessed it from the circumstances you're in.
Well, in my defense, this literally just came up today.
I
When
mean,
a friend asks for help, you help him.
Hey, I got you there.
I need help.
Is a friend indeed.
Hey,
I just find that your situation's so odd that I can't help but joke about it.
Oh, of course. Because this literally was given to me last second, so...
Well, how often do you get, I'm busy helping a friend to move?
Live on a podcast.
And how often is his name Cornelius Pepperbottom?
Hello, kitty cat. How are you? Listen, your dog already bit me on the fucking ass cheek, so you leave that cat alone. I'm fine with that cat.
Anyway.
Literally, I already got bitten in the ass by his dog.
Great.
He warned me. He says, "Listen, this dog."
It's better than being bitten in the dick. I'll tell you that.
No, you have to understand.
I know that much.
He gave me the fair warning. This is how he warned me. He said, "Oh yeah, my
that's
dog
an inside
isn't too
joke.
fond of black people or Hispanic people, so fair warning." Then they go, "Oh, he won't bite you. He won't bite you. He comes around the corner and bit me right on my right ass cheek." That's how it started.
At least it wasn't the left ass cheek. That would have been death.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this week I invited you guys on, and I on Album vs. Album.
And now you instantly regret it.
And I do. I actually do. I really regret this. But I thought it'd be a cool idea for you guys to pick your own albums, because usually we have two albums that would kind of go against each other. But I said, let's see who. Shut that fucking dog up.
Listen, that thing already bit me. I'm not going nowhere near that thing. Just accept it. It's gonna happen.
Anyway, I figured it'd be cool to.
Not going near the dog. What are you, a Mary?
Yeah, it bit me once already.
I thought it would be cool to see who would pick the better album, and I made a huge mistake doing that because you guys couldn't have picked two albums that weren't totally opposite.
That were similar.
Life of Agony, River Runs Red, and Sabaton Coat of Arms. Two completely style things. They don't even go with each other.
I totally forgot what album I picked. I'm gonna have to look this
Hold
up.
up, this guy just said Sabaton.
I thought you were typo negative just to be a jerk.
That's why I always thought called Sabaton.
It's Sabaton.
Yeah, Sabaton.
It is Sabaton.
Get with the
Sabaton.
Times,
I don't give a shit what they're called.
yeah, you old man. Get with the times. Know the names of these new bands.
I don't care what they're called. They're like
Leap
one of
of
the
Agony,
biggest bands.
River Runs Red,
Yeah.
All right. That was EA's pick, Leaf of Agony.
Yeah, Leaf of Agony. The penis on the way.
That and Coat of Arms.
Penis on a way.
He's just gonna stick with it. Good.
Yes.
Keep with it.
I'm sticking.
You fuck.
So we'll go with you, James.
I'm sorry, Kitty Cat. Kitty, you gotta.
Why did I pick this one?
Why did you
honestly? Because of one song, and one song in particular, "White Death."
That was pretty cool.
Well, it's really cool. Also, my grandfather was in the Finnish army during World War II, so it has even extra, significance to me. He just passed away at the age of 94, but he told me only a couple of stories of his combat, and one of them was.
And they all involve killing Nazis.
They all do involve killing Nazis. He was actually chased by 2 Nazis in a swamp in Finland. And
Good. Cool.
Luckily, they were blind, as you can tell by their name. They could not see.
Thank you for reading my story.
I killed 20 Nazis.
I need another box. Are we out of boxes already?
So the only story that he really told me was he was being chased. Will you please stop talking, EA, for 5 seconds?
We're going to have to do this over. We can't do a show like
this.
this.
We can. We're doing it. We're doing it live, brother.
Oh, my God.
Fuck it. We're doing it live.
Exactly.
Hit the mute button or something until you can want to have something to say. Or until
So he's being chased in this swamp, and he has to hide inside the water as the because if you don't know, Finland is actually very swampy. It's very marsh-like in the summertime. And this was during the Continuation War, where it was actually it was kind of weird. They were fighting the Russians twice, and they were fighting Nazis because it just so happens to happen like that because World War II. And so he's hiding in the marsh as these soldiers step over him. And that was the only time he ever told me about his conflict experience. So I'm assuming he saw a lot more than what he puts on. So I've always had a special tie to Simo Heiha and all that, all the history of going out. Fantastic. He's taking a piss.
I hope that's a piss and not a diarrhea.
Oh, that is completely diarrhea. I'm doing a carnivore diet.
I'm doing a juice cleanse.
But yeah, so pretty much that was it. And then also it's Sabaton. So God bless it. You're gonna freaking ruin it for me, Wayne. Thank you.
Sabaton.
Yeah, exactly. It's Sabaton, and you know what? I still haven't found an album
You didn't wash your hands.
Wash your hands, you bastard.
Brady, why do you have so much hair in your sink? You filthy, hairy bastard.
Wash your hands, you filthy bastard.
Anyway. I can't. The sink's covered in hair. I don't know
I don't know if it's pubes or eyebrows or what's going on.
He already pissed on the fucking podcast. We don't have any standards there when you're on
Where's the box? I need a box.
I'm making it.
Hurry up, the box. Give me a payday.
A chocolate payday.
Best podcast episode ever.
What the fuck
I think that's going to open the show. What's in the box? Give me a payday.
I'll cut
Payday
you.
is almost totally nuts, sir. Wait, why do you have... What the hell is that?
It's a blow-up John Cena doll.
Is that what I think it is in the corner?
It's a life-size blow-up Antonio Banderas.
Damn it, I was about to do the Antonio Banderas joke. Damn it. That's what I always wanted. It's such a great Christmas gift for me.
Hey, you guys know you ready for
Silver bells.
But it's not Antonio Banderas. It's just
Christmas time, you guys, seriously.
You guys got to hear this. What I just realized is in the corner. In his collection is the actual first down marker from his high school football team. He didn't play football. He played lacrosse and rugby.
Of course he did. The only thing he's missing is his polo team.
I hate you, Brady.
Why?
I hate you.
Polo.
All right, James.
How are we
It's just horse doll.
How am I supposed to argue this?
I don't know. I can't even think.
I mean, it's the impossible challenge.
Get the bubble wrap and help me fucking
I'm
get
supposed
this.
to out-talk this man who's literally
Fucking
moving at the moment and
phony
cannot
fucking
shut up for
cancer
5
patient.
seconds.
Live on AVA, it's Sybil.
Fucking faking cancer patient bastard. Oh my God!
Next on the
I'm
Discovery
going to
Channel.
turn you in for ripping off a charitable organization.
These people demand a body.
This is a
He's
great.
he's the new Quaylen. You know that kid Quaylen, the one the midget that's like fucking 40 but pretended like he was like 12?
Yeah.
No, I don't have it. I have no idea about that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, anyway, there's this midget from Australia named Quaylen. Pretended to be a child.
Oh, I saw that.
Yes.
He really is 9 years old, though.
No,
Yeah,
he's
he is
fucking-
9.
No, he's
he's
20.
not.
Like they posted his Instagram and everything. He's an
Oh
actor
my
and
God,
everything.
that was called fake news.
Yes.
Dude,
Yeah, that
he
was a
hasn't been
fake
drinking white
Instagram.
wine.
Sir, I know fake news. You are fake news. There.
It's just
He has a picture
Zika
of
Go
a
back
virus.
over, swim back over to Mexico, where
Brady,
you came
this is the real
from,
belt.
and we built the wall above you.
This is the real fucking belt, bro. Why is this so fucking heavy? This is not a replica. Replicas aren't this heavy. You fucking faked cancer. I'm positive. Like, I want you to be honest with me. Like, fucking, why? I didn't. You faked fucking cancer. You got like.
I've got
AIDS.
Did you guys have
yourself-
any
okay,
AIDS policy?
Did you pretend to be South African and you were born with AIDS and that's why they gave you the actual belt? You guys don't understand. This is the actual belt that they had.
He's got diplomatic
Video-
immunity.
this
Like
video would help.
lethal weapons. You can't touch me.
Putting that,
Yeah.
taking that.
So anyway, aren't we supposed to be reviewing like fucking albums right now?
We
Yeah, we
should
were
be.
supposed-
Unfortunately, someone's hijacked the show.
We could have been done with this already. We went on a half hour already.
Listen,
Usually the show's like 25 minutes long.
Yeah.
This is a very
when you bring
special
us
episode.
in, everything gets extended for about an hour and a half.
this
You
is
know
this
that.
is like the episode.
fine.
Listen, this is like
The
the
worst
episode
part
of
is
Growing
it's all
Pains
too
when-
funny to edit out.
I know. I don't know what to
This
take
is-
out. It's all
This
staying
is
in
like
there.
the episode of Growing Pains where Kirk Cameron's friend has AIDS.
Is
This
he
is a
praying?
very
Is he
special-
praying the AIDS away too?
No, he's not praying.
No, he's
AIDS
praying
at
the
this
gay
point.
away.
No, at this point, he's not a super born Christian. He's still got a career, so at this point, he's just fucking everyone he can, including his own
I
sister.
don't know. His sister's a
Tracy
super Christian.
Gold, everything.
No, I'm talking about Candace Cameron. I'm talking about
Oh.
his real sister.
Yeah, we're talking about
You mean the time he railed her with John Stamos?
I was talking
Oh,
about
so
Dave
that's
Coulier.
how he
talking about
saved
Candace
Christmas.
Cameron Bure there.
No, it was
Yeah.
Dave Coulier because that's actually what led to the song "You Ought to Know" being written by Alanis Morissette.
This is true. That's true.
Just one question. Did he have the flower that squirted water with him too?
No, but he did have. He had Woodchuck. He had Mr.
He had
Woodchuck.
to yell, cut it
The
out.
woodchuck.
He used Mr.
Cut
Woodchuck
it
to seduce. He used Mr. Woodchuck to seduce both Kurt and Candace Cameron. Honey, would you like to see a piece of wood?
You just have to tell you what you got this, dude.
Oh God.
We broke them. Yes. We have
I
hijacked
do
the
like
Ultimate
this.
Show.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Wayne, is this the episode? Is Rat Salad Review canceled instead of like any of your Republican views?
I think it's canceled. Yes. We did this to another show,
Oh
We
shit!
took
I
over
lost
another
it. Wait,
show.
did I? No, never.
and we're still
No,
here.
no, you're still there.
I'm wondering if this.
Unfortunately,
is
you're
the episode,
still here.
I'm wondering if this is the episode that gets Rat Salad Review canceled. Like all the Republican view stuff and the hard right stuff doesn't make a glitch, but me talking about Dave Coulier statutory raping Candace and Kurt Cameron, Mr. Woodchuck.
The right opinion guy talking about the pedophile ring with pizza with Hillary Clinton. That gets it up. Look,
Fucking
yeah,
pizza
we're
game.
talking about Candace Cameron.
Why do you have 5 fucking DeLoreans?
Why are you in his garage?
You built 2 of those DeLoreans. Okay, now I know. I'm sorry.
Do they go 88 miles an hour?
How
There's,
big is
you
this
know
man's
what?
garage? He has 5 DeLoreans in it.
No,
I
I'm
have-
talking
I
about the
have
action
three.
figure ones.
I have 3.
I'm seeing 8 DeLoreans lying side to side in the world's longest garage.
No. If he actually owned, take this Bootios. Why do you have a Bootios box, man? That's not going to hold any value one day.
If he could afford 5 DeLoreans, he wouldn't have EA helping him move.
Exactly. He would have went to Home Depot.
Yeah, he would, because clearly he faked cancer to get the stuff and the money, so he's a sneaky little bastard.
Well, no, because here's what he realized. He realized if he tried to hire the Mexicans over at Home Depot or Lowe's, it was going to cost him money. Whereas if he asked the Puerto Rican, there's a good chance the Puerto Rican owes him money, so he'll do it for free.
Except that time he asked him to write his essay.
Yo, dude, I wrote my essay.
I tried to, and he still failed. I tried to call my friends and everything.
But I was gonna write on my essay because I ain't no snitch, Holmes.
Why do you have toys from before you were born? Like decades before you were born. You were not alive for the Batman the Animated Series.
Yes,
you
were
not born.
Yeah,
no, he's 20.
Yes, it doesn't matter.
How could he be alive? I'm 38. That show came out when I was like 12. He would have been -6.
It's called
Wikipedia.
That show came on in like 93.
Dude, I fucking
Why do you have a new
show,
Coke that is open? Did you drink a new Coke? He has 2 Coke of new Coke. Why is it cold? How is it cold? How is this new Coke cold?
They remade them.
Oh, they remade them. Okay, why did you say that? I thought these were actual new Cokes
from 1985. Well,
I thought this was
the DeLorean.
Yeah, clearly he took the DeLorean back in time to get half the stuff.
Don't tell the Libyans that. Don't tell the Libyans any of that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, come on, help me with this, Brady. What are you doing? You haven't made a crack in your room.
Show, EA. Talk about your damn album.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, James. Talk about your album.
No, I've already talked about my album. We've already went past that. It's all about you.
Why'd you pick Life of Agony, River Runs Red, as opposed to your first choice, October Rust by Tycho?
Well, I picked Life of Agony's River Runs Red because besides being their debut album, it is an amazing concept album. It is the story of a man who's at his wit's end, a young boy, that teenage, early 20s kid who's really at his wit's end, and it's the story of him committing suicide. And I just like to say that, I'm glad the kid had more guts than me because I would have killed myself a long time ago, but I'm still waiting for the punchline. So, the fact he killed himself made the album a number 1 choice for me. How do I open this fucking cabinet without breaking every piece of glass? There's so many great songs on the album. Bad Seed, River Runs Red, Method of the Groove, which was really like one of the first real metal rap songs I can remember coming out of a band, besides like Anthrax's little thing where they did their one little thing with I'm the Man, but that wasn't really it. Like, to me, that was one of the first real crossovers of that new style of metal mixed with rap.
I guess I can hear that a little bit.
Yeah. But the whole album from beginning to end is a banger. It's a 43-minute album where there is not one bad song.
I wouldn't go that far.
Name one bad song on the album. You can't.
I can.
I couldn't even remember any of the track names.
Yeah, but wait, the problem with you is you listen to everything that's fucking super technical and fucking ball-ching when fucking guitar solos. Wayne.
What was it? You guys
Wayne likes guitar solos that sound like if you got a guy tied down and you start jiggling the balls after he's already came 3 times.
You guys
Thank you. That is
true.
exactly
That's
what
not
power
true.
metal sounds like.
So don't even try this, okay?
What did you say?
You were talking about the drummer from Cream, so you were creaming yourself over that. So
power metal is for men who ride in the sidecar on a motorcycle.
Yes. Oh no, I'm waiting to go to his garage. I'm pretty sure there's a motorcycle with a sidecar.
Next on Wacky Racers.
Oh, dude, there's
Cornelius
a Shriner.
Pepperbottom.
There's a Shriner's car in there.
Oh yeah, there's absolutely
more than one
he's ripped off Shriner's.
Cornelius Pepperbottom. Rick Rack Express.
No, thank you. You got to understand, this kid has an El Camino that is Georgia Bulldogged out. That is a gorgeous hand-me-down. That is just it's detailed every 3 weeks.
Life.
Would you like a deck of cards with my face on it?
Why do you have a deck of playing cards with your face on them with a shotgun? What the fuck is the matter with you? I am absolutely keeping these. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new item on the Beyond Bushido shopping list. You too can get an autographed Cornelius Pepperbottom holding a shotgun playing card. We'll be selling these at $1 a piece. And to every 10th person who purchases, we'll throw in some piece of memorabilia that he just throws away today. He has actual football players' gloves. He has a Mac Rich autographed football. Oh, Jesus Christ. Whose elbow pad is this? Gary Gates fucking
Jerry Rice? Oh.
No, Gary Gates.
Gary Gates.
I used to hide condoms in that.
He used to hide condoms inside his Gary Gate elbow pad. I hate you. Wait, open it up. There might be something
bigger.
Okay, hold on.
No.
Let's see. We're going to check inside his fucking... This is an autographed Gary Gate elbow pad.
The worst part is not seeing any of this.
That you leave out with chocolate.
Wait, what is this in? Wait, no.
And it's Gary Gates' elbow pad.
Guys, it gets better. So I open it. It's in a sock. It's in a sock. I'm about to pull out what's in the sock.
No.
Baby.
Oh, no.
He's got 3 fucking prehistoric condoms in here. You are a fucking jerk off. Why would you hide condoms packaging in the original blue and silver Trojan packaging?
Oh.
Why?
They're signed.
So
They're
your parents couldn't find
Trojan.
them. They're signed by a Georgia Bulldog. I hate you. Take your condom elbow pad. That's not the people's elbow. That's the pucker butt elbow.
I can see
no. You have to keep that
football games. They were always having
condoms.
Sex.
You have to keep that sock and those condoms.
They're so old. It's a Tootin condom.
Oh my God, he has an autograph. A Tootin condom. Dude, all right, you guys ready for this now? He has an autographed cell from Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, signed by Daniel Radcliffe. Who's the other two? Emma Watson and who?
Rupert Grint.
And Rupert Grint, autographed.
Oh, boy.
He has Hermione.
I love you. No. You are so
He has Hermione locked in his garage.
You are a horrible human being. Oh, no, I'm pretty sure he found a way to buy her. In its original packaging, he has Emma Watson's first pubes.
It's just against it. That's the original packaging.
In its original packaging. Hey, give me your John Cena merchandise, you fucking mark.
That Emma Watson product must have originally been from Japan.
Oh, it definitely was from Japan.
Oh, no, he bought it straight off the actual buyer from Yugoslavia that got her drunk at the Harry Potter.
Yugoslavia.
You have an original Atari? I hate you.
I'm a great capitalist. You and
so how are we going to...
I hate him now, too.
So how does this dispute go? Let's keep going. We're not redoing this.
We're redoing this.
No, we're not. We're going to bring it in just like this. Wayne, trust me. This is real life. This is real life, Wayne. Come on. Sometimes you got to help a person move.
Sometimes you live in your power mental headspace and forget about what happens in the real world.
Okay? Sometimes people have to know that a 20-year-old kid, when he was 15, used to hide his condoms inside an autographed football player's elbow pad inside of a sock.
An autographed college football
and he has a Batman hat.
He's in Atlanta. West that is God. Okay?
Utility belt. I hate you. You have an Adam West toy utility belt. I know it's authentic. That's the problem. That's why I hate you. Half the stuff in here is worth my life. Like, literally, you could give a person like 5 things in here, and they would accept it to kill me.
You could just give me one.
I think Wayne would do it for free at the moment.
That too.
Wait, what the fuck?
I'd do it for the utility belt.
He has a 4-foot size Batman doll. You have like everything Batman ever and wrestling. I hate you. And a field goal post. I had a first down marker.
Batman never wrestled once.
Yes, he did. Adam West did a thing in Memphis.
Yes, really? He did a thing in Memphis.
Yeah. Oh, it's the best video in the world.
He went against the evil King Jerry Lawler.
Adam West was drunk off his ass. Oh, this is Memphis, like in the 70s.
Yeah, this was like 78 Memphis.
Wow.
He's drunk off his ass, and he's trying to cut the promo, and he's like literally in the Batman cowl, wearing a jumpsuit. And then Lawler shows up dressed as Super King, and he says, "But if you learn to do the right thing and speak honestly and use your left and right turn indicators like a fine citizen, you too could find the ways of good, Jerry Lawler." He's just hammered talking to Jerry Lawler. It is 8:00 in the morning, and Adam West got hammered on Beale Street the night before, and he still tried to keep the Batman deal up.
A true Tennessee tradition.
Hey, I need another box. This one's full.
You gotta review it on your show.
Oh, we will. Once I get Lawler on there, that's happening.
Oh yeah. We gotta save these rounds. All right, we have saved rounds already.
That would be awesome.
We have the hockey fight on
before
deck.
he finds the next like overtly eccentric thing, the Sabaton album, whatever.
Sabaton. Anyway,
this is a Sabaton album. Yes,
I love the Life of Agony album, but it took me a long time to get into this album because when I first heard it, I wasn't into like hardcore, and that's pretty much what I think Life of Agony was at this time, hardcore, and I hated it.
Well, you got to look at it like this with Life of Agony. Life of Agony to me is part of the original four of Brooklyn. The original four are Typo Negative, Biohazard, Life of Agony, and Sick of It All.
Right.
They were the first, like, when it was a group of just four amazing bands that all hit at once, that all came out of Brooklyn at the same time. They're the ones who put L'Amour's on the map. They're the ones who put WSOU, Seton Hall Pirate Radio, on the map, to where metalheads have all heard of this. You know, they took something that was local, and I mean really local, and they changed the entire landscape of music at that time, where it was okay to be eclectic. Because let's be honest, in that 92, 93 era of metal, there wasn't really a lot. You were either Poison, or you were Bon Jovi, or you were Nirvana and Alice in Chains. Right. But then here came Typo Negative, here came Life of Agony, here came Sick of It All, and here came Biohazard. And boom, the whole landscape of music changed again. And to me, that's the impact of the album, The River Runs Red, because Typo Negative made it as a goth band.
Right.
Even though Peter Steele did everything else with Carnivore. But when Life of Agony, River Runs Red hit and it went #1, that was unheard of. And especially for an album of that style, a hardcore album, to get the praise and play it did and how quickly it went platinum, to me, that says you've changed the entire landscape. So that's why I picked that album.
Yeah, I could see it. I went to the 20th anniversary for that show, and they did it in New Jersey.
I was there. I was at the.
You were there too?
No, the one in New York. They did 2 nights in New York. I went to both nights in New York. They did a DVD and a album for that. I went with this. I was 20 years old, and I was banging out this 32-year-old teacher from St. John's University at the time. Really hot Colombian chick who now has turned into a crazed vegan. And, like, I hate her. I can't stand her because she's like, how could you still eat meat? And everything like that. I was like, it's better than your old pussy, you bitch, even though you held up great for time. You know. But I went there. I got to see it. And, you know, it was the first time that they played together in so many years. And it brought forth a really terrible album in Broken Valley. But... still, to me, it's like I said. That's my whole point of why I picked that album.
Yeah. Now you that was when Keith was like changing into a woman, right?
No, Keith was still Keith. Mito was the Cub. Broken Valley, he was still Keith. He didn't really start talking. Well, she didn't really start going over to her new thing. This is all nothing but jerseys, all high-end fucking actual jerseys. I hate you, Brady.
Me too.
He didn't start transitioning till they broke up the second time.
That's when I saw them. I think that's when I saw them because he was already transitioned when they played.
Okay, that's not the 20th anniversary.
No, that was the next one.
That was the 25-year anniversary.
Yes, that must have been when it was.
Yeah, because in 2003 was the 20th anniversary, so 5 years later is when the transition was starting.
Yeah.
He has an Urkel doll. Hold on. Let's see if
Who doesn't? I actually had one in this house as well.
Remember, he's 20 though. He doesn't remember TGIF Fridays on ABC.
Let's see if it works, guys. I'm going to pull the string.
TGIF.
Hold up. Oh.
Whoa.
That was, did I do that?
Don't pull so hard.
Whoa, here we go.
Where does a 20-year-old get all this shit? Because
I don't know. Here, you take this.
Cancer scam.
I'm telling you, it was absolutely a cancer scam.
It had to have been.
Every Red Ranger ever in one fucking box. Jesus Christ, Brady.
Oh, all right,
Why do you
what-
have two of them? He has two of them.
Well, probably because that one's broken and the other one probably is.
No. It's two collections of every Red Ranger from Power Rangers ever. He has two
What?
boxes of the full set.
What the fuck's up with him?
Yeah, why don't you have the Green Ranger, Brady? What's the matter with you? Granted, well, no, Tommy Oliver was a Red Ranger twice.
He was. JDF was.
Also a Black Ranger, but that doesn't make him Zach. Like, come on. OG is the best.
Oh, yeah, of course. But,
OG
no, I don't know about that.
I know Thunder was.
He has...
Didn't one of the Power Rangers kill somebody?
No, she was killed.
She was killed.
Yeah, you have a Game Boy,
Yellow
and you have
Ranger
the
was
original,
killed.
the Amazing Spider-Man game, and the Harry Potter game for original Game Boy. Get away from me. Just get away from me.
So what do you guys think of the Life of Agony album? Because I know...
Did you guys actually even listen to the album, or just say fuck it and see if I could make a good defense of it?
I've listened to it. I've kind of
Do it?
Okay.
I
carry
listened to it. Yeah.
This is not what I call hardcore. This is what I call sludge, but
on. Okay.
I get what you're talking about. Like, I think hardcore, New York hardcore, I think, like, Cro-Mags and Chrome Suckers, and not exactly this.
Fair enough.
Like, the faster stuff, because I relate it to hardcore.
Yeah. Well, to me, hardcore isn't just the music; it's the lyrics, it's the meaning behind the stuff. Like real hardcore, you know. I mean, this whole album's about a guy who's ready to kill himself and end his life.
Oh yeah. No,
Songs, you know, like take the song "Bad Seed" for example. It's a song where he's blaming himself for his mother's suicide.
Oh yeah.
And it's a real story because that's the other point of the album.
It doesn't sound anything like Gorilla.
But the thing is, with Keith Caputo's lyrics back then, he was just always so goddamn honest. Like, I mean, if you really listen, I mean, Bad Seed is the perfect example. I mean, he's literally telling the story of what went through his mind when he blamed himself for his mother's heroin overdose. You know, and it's like, oof.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it gives a whole different meaning when you listen to the song Bad Seed and you realize he's legitimately talking about the fact that his mother committed suicide and he blames himself for his mother's suicide.
Yeah, I think that's what made me like the album more because I know it's more personal.
Yeah, it's just so damn honest.
Stories. Yeah.
Wait, why do you have a fanny
Why
pack?
down so much?
Is this Tommy Rich's? Why do you
that?
have cigarettes?
What'd you say, Nate?
Why do you have cigarettes, Brady?
Much is that it's a more.
Why do you have cigarettes and Canadian money?
Mute your
Cigarettes and
Yay.
Canadian money.
What is that?
Mute your damn mic.
It's a what?
It's a rhino. My friend gave it to me.
Give me this rhino and this Canadian money.
No, I get the Canadian money.
No, I get the rhino and I get the Canadian
No,
money.
not the money.
Why? What if I meet a Canadian bitch?
Because that's sentimental.
Why is it sentimental? And the rhino isn't?
Why is that from the first Shriners Hospital you ripped off?
Yeah, was that from
Canada?
the first Canadian fucking Shriners Hospital you ripped off? You fucking little
He
jerk.
went up to Thunder Bay
those
and
poor
decided, I'm
minds
gonna go
had to
steal this
quit.
money. I'm gonna drink this Molson. I'm gonna steal this money, and I'm gonna.
That's
go
exactly.
cross that
Ew, why do you have
river.
a vibrator? You're a fucking filthy creep. You are a filthy fucking creep. Oh my god. That's a fucking vibrator that you're throwing out. See, that's
Is it a
Save that
Batman
for
vibrator?
Save that for your 17-year-old girlfriend. Get away from me.
Uh,
You filthy creep.
He's a-
No, it's
It was a
legal. It's
Batman
legal because he's only
vibrator,
20.
wasn't it?
James, what do you think of the Life of Agony album?
I haven't listened to it in quite a while.
Thanks, asshole.
You were supposed to listen to it for the show.
That's the idea of the show.
Whoa, you didn't tell me you switched it to Life of Agony. It was freaking. You still.
It was
had,
in- It was in the
No,
message.
it
on
You didn't
October
post that
Rust.
to
I
me.
like
That
October
must have been
Rust.
posted between
I
you
don't
two.
know.
But
No.
you didn't put me in there. You
No,
didn't
no,
put
no,
me in
no.
there.
It's,
Last time
it's
I
in-
saw it was October Rust.
right.
And
And
October Rust. Cool.
No,
Is it-
the last time in the group chat, you asked, we were all in there. I said, okay. No, because remember, James, you said, I knew it. You were going to pick Typo Negatives. I said, fine, fuck you. Life of Agony, River Runs Red. That's exactly how it went down.
Okay. You said fucking autocorrect. That's where it was. You said Life of Agony,
suck it.
fucking autocorrect.
Yeah. So it's right here.
You didn't actually put the whole thing. You just said fucking autocorrect. See?
No, he did. He goes, I'll go with Life of Agony, River Runs Red.
Thank you.
Well, you know what? It's my fault. I'm an asshole, okay?
Suck it.
Yeah, that's true.
And now we have two albums that don't sound remotely alike.
What?
Yeah.
Making it
so what do you want with this?
I was still trying to go between. I was actually going to go Carnivore if he was going to go Typo Negative just to be a dick.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, from the last time you listened to the Life of Agony album, what do you think of the Life?
I mean, I enjoy it. It's not really my cup of tea, that whole scene. I mean, I grew up I very late into metal scene. Because I started listening to like new metal when I was in high school. I mean, I was in Dayton, Nevada. I had no idea what any metal band was. I thought Korn was the biggest crap I've ever heard. So,
oh boy,
I mean,
goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Well, no,
bye.
Then he met me and I fixed all that.
Yeah. It took till 2005, but once I got to 2005, it went downhill fast. But yeah, I mean, it's a good album. It is a really good album. I'm actually kind of pissed because I had all my rounds saved for October Rust, so I'm completely.
I can do both. Why do you have a real gold bar? Why do you have a real fucking gold bar? Who the fuck did you rob? Who the fuck did you rob? You have a gold bar.
Hold his head off to see.
You could just put that in your pocket.
He robbed Constance Periwinkle. She was a former Duchess of Wales.
No, guys,
no. He definitely took Tyler Perry something.
He has a real fucking gold bar.
That was Rusty Shackelford.
Guys, hold on. I'm about to pull this out.
Kissed my sweetie with my fist.
Hold on, guys. I'm actually going to pull out this authentic gold bar. He has a real gold bar.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, it's heavy.
Well, it's supposed to be. It's a real gold bar.
He has a real gold bar.
It
is a real gold. I hate you. You little bastard. Why do you have a real gold bar?
Where did he get a real gold bar?
Yeah, where did you get a real gold bar?
Gold bars.
Which one of the Kennedys did you kill?
Which one of the Kennedys did you deny?
Gold bar.
Brady, I want you to be honest. Which one of your fucking grandparents helped cover up the Kennedy assassination? You need to tell me right now. That or who helped with the fucking Bay of Pigs attack on fucking Jose Battle and the rest of them in Cuba?
Oh God!
Jesus Christ! You are the worst.
The bullet was made of ice.
Ever.
Come on.
It was a magic bullet, and it ricocheted 18 times. Get it right.
Jesus Christ!
Read the Warren Commission.
How many fucking football gloves do you have? Are those actual players' gloves?
As if it wouldn't go straight through aluminum again instead of ricochet.
Yes.
What about you, Greg? What do you think of the Life of Agony?
Yeah, Greg, what do you think of my album?
Go ahead.
I'm not generally really into this type of metal. I thought it was pretty good for not listening to a lot of it. You can definitely pick up on a lot of the raw emotion in it. Definitely till he's in pain. Means a lot more now that I know what it's about, though. But it was pretty good. I didn't skip anything on it. So
who?
AJ Green.
AJ Green's football gloves. I hate you.
He handed it to me.
He handed it to you. Yeah, like I said, you fucking faked cancer. You are a piece of shit who fucking showed up with a shaved head, shaved eyebrows, in a fucking wheelchair.
I was on the front row of the Chick-fil-A bowl.
You were front row of the Chick-fil-A bowl with the rest of the fucking cancer kids. Okay.
Simple Jack.
Wow, he's got tiny hands. How is he in the NFL with such tiny hands? These are fisting hands, huh? Okay. Carry on. I'm sorry.
What about the
was good. I think
Sabaton album?
Sabaton.
Yeah, fucking
Suboxone. Suboxone. There you go. Suboxone, the band.
Oh, now it's drug.
Well, the Sabaton, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's Suboxone. Doesn't really matter to me because it was terrible. I mean, these guys are like the Wiggles of power metal. There's more cheese in this one record than in the whole state of Wisconsin. I made it through 6 songs and I couldn't take it.
Yay.
But he shit on everything, so it doesn't matter.
No,
That's actually like a term of endearment. I've heard every
Fruit
I've
salad.
heard every thing you do. You shit on everything, so it doesn't matter.
Come to Judas
Fruit
Priest
salad.
Sabaton Open.
Yummy.
It's not Diamond Head, you know.
They're amazing.
Nate speaking.
Killer.
Let the young child speak.
Sabaton are fucking killer live.
Take this box away.
Priest at the Armory.
Yeah.
They've got a kick-ass.
Yeah, did they sing the one about the fruit?
Push it over here.
What song?
Yo,
There's no song about
about World War II.
Yeah,
Yeah, there is. You know, they did it on Nick Jr. with the fucking dog.
yeah. Last time I checked, freaking the Wiggles don't have a freaking college exam about how a whole freaking course on how they've changed modern history telling.
I'm pretty sure there is
Hey.
a college course on the Wiggles. I'm positive there is one.
There probably is,
Hey.
but it's uncredited. This one's actually properly credited, so there's a difference.
It's probably
Hey.
your old college UT.
Not. Whoa. Just tied to the Holocaust representation in the arts and science doesn't mean a damn thing.
Hey, dude,
Ow.
just chill. My grandfather died in the Holocaust too. He
fell
out
off
of
the
guard
watchtower.
tower. Yeah, but he still died.
Yes.
He got hit by a train, but
Will you get this box ready so I can
Well,
start
at least
putting away
I
all
didn't
your
say the
valuable
difference
shit?
between a Jew and a pizza.
You're going to do it yourself. Okay,
Have
so
a
what do you
little
need me to
tag.
put away now? Or do you think I've helped you enough?
I mean, honestly, the reason why I enjoy it. Yes, are the songs kind of cheesy?
Okay.
Yeah, but
Are you sure you don't want me to do
I
anything
enjoy,
else?
I enjoy the actual.
You sure?
They sing.
Did I do a
about
good enough job for you?
actual historical events and
Okay,
everything.
let's go.
Right.
Like every
I like
song
it.
has a historical connotation to it, and actually that's what I enjoy the most out of it because I'm a history nerd. So, like Aces in Exile is really good. I'm not the biggest fan of Wehrmacht, but I'm a huge White Death fan. That's one of my favorite songs of all time. I just love that song. But I'm also
He
extremely
likes
biased.
any song that has the word white beginning in it. White power.
Yes,
White-
yes. Ethnic
White is
cleansing and all
right.
that stuff. Yes.
Yes.
Personally, I would have picked Heroes instead of this album, even though this album is the patch from them that I have, because that one's just more intense in my opinion.
Yeah. There's better albums. Absolutely. I just love this album.
White Death is fucking killer. I love that.
I like this one. I love the first song, Coat of Arms. I enjoy. I mean, the Final Solution is really dark, but it's really good.
Final Solution, really?
Don't.
Yeah, that's why I thought the Holocaust jokes were my
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. With your
It's a
NWA
World War
power,
II based
with your
album.
white power T-shirt on right now, Eric. Great way to go.
Hold on. Here we go. So here are the belts.
Jesus
As you guys
Christ.
can see. Yeah. Then this is the collection of all like his sports memorabilia and his Ford DeLoreans, and the football player gloves are gone. Here's the goalpost I was talking about in the corner.
I bet
The
you.
40-year-old
Here's the
virgin.
Batman.
It's the first
No,
down
you
mark.
understand. No, this guy fucks. Okay,
Wait.
trust me. Wait,
I'm
who's
sta- I'm-
all autographed that
I'm
baseball?
starting to get this now. All this sports memorabilia, all this high dollar stuff. He was the sealed witness in the Penn State trial, wasn't he?
Pretty much. Wait, who is that? That's the entire 2015 Braves. 2013 Braves.
He kind of looks like Quaylen.
Yes, he does. It is. That's exactly who it is. But now we'll go through this. Here's the autograph Andre the Giant photo certified that he got. Then we have autograph AJ Styles, autograph John Cena, autograph Kenny Omega, autograph Marty Skull, autograph CM Punk. I mean,
He had to have inherited.
whoa,
this.
what is this that's worth $500? The Almighty Avengers? Why is it worth $500? Because it's the variant issue of number 3. It's Eminem and Iron Man. Hold on. Here's the autograph Harry Potter with Emma and Daniel Radcliffe and the other guy. Like, you guys
Not
don't
this
understand
first
how
one
much
easily like
stuff. You guys have no idea how much stuff we've just cleared out of this fucking room.
As
Does
soon
he
as
have-
you want the story.
does
Do
he have
you
the
realize
first,
I could pay if I stole one of those boxes right now, Brady? I could pay my rent for the next 6 months.
Does he have the first Walking Dead comic?
Do you have the first Walking Dead comic?
No.
He doesn't like Walking Dead, so he does not have that.
What about Ninja Turtles?
What about Ninja Turtles? He just has those because they're WWF figures. He likes everything What the fuck is all this? He's got drawers of what the fuck? Keep still. Look at this. What? He has drawers full of fucking memorabilia too.
Jeez. I think he's selling this stuff. This is all bootlegs.
No, he's not selling it. This is all bootlegs. Look at this fucking guy.
He went to China. There's a Chinatown in Atlanta. It's very secretive.
Here are all his fucking authentic fucking football jerseys autographed by the players.
Okay, he's got Todd Gurley. Okay.
Well, no, that's his.
He inherited all of these. He has to have.
No,
I worked for the team.
He worked for the team.
Okay.
He shaved his head, and they were like, "Oh, of course, buddy." Yo, all right, you ready for this?
I can see him right now trotting out as the honorary bat boy for the
autographed Chipper Jones World Series 30th anniversary jersey. That's the actual 95 World Series Welcome to the Show jersey.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at it. Look,
he wasn't even born.
He wasn't even born, yeah.
Wasn't born.
And if one Chipper Jones wasn't worth enough, there's a Swanson. That's authentic infield play. What else do we got here? That's a Gwinnett Braves Back to the Future jersey.
Wow.
Or a Kazmar. Game worn, excuse me.
Rock Kazmar.
God forbid I don't mention the fact it was game worn. What's this? Auburn?
Okay, no, that's white.
Wait. Who is that? Is that
Auburn College?
He was a pitcher for him.
Georgia football. No, that's you. Oh, that's your lacrosse, because that's right. You did play for Georgia. Here we go. Why do you have a Virginia Tech jersey?
That's the University of Virginia.
That's NBA.
Virginia. Wait, what's this? Matthew Stafford, fucking official. Fucking
of course, he has a Matthew Stafford official.
I fucking hate you. Get me out of your house now. I want to die.
I've been out of his house in 5 minutes.
I can't get out of his house, is what I'm trying to tell you. There's so much memorabilia here. If I take one step right now, I'm going to wind up breaking something worth $10,000.
Oh, boy.
He is a memorabilia monster.
That's insane.
Going back to our show, I am a fan of Sabaton. How are we saying this now?
Sabaton.
Sabaton
is the name of the band.
I'm a fan of them, but listening to this album the other day, I was just like, this is my least favorite of theirs, I think. It just, some of the songs, I'm going to have to go back and listen to White Death, because like you say, it's your favorite one. I don't remember it being my favorite, but there's two songs. Uprising and Screaming Angels were my favorite, too. So I'll have to go back and listen to that one again, but I didn't like this album as much as I was hoping I was going to. Sorry.
Yeah, don't apologize to me. It's fine.
But they do have better than that one. Oh,
they do have better ones.
He finally hit the mute button. Great. Holy shit!
He learned how to use the mute button an hour into the show.
But, welcome to Rat Salad Review. This is album versus album.
Yeah, the history part of it was very interesting because I did look up some of the lyrics to it. It's just musically not for me.
I can see it's a few. But,
I love his vocals. It's like going from Barry White to Barry White. You don't hear like a strong baritone all that often, let alone in power metal.
Yeah, and he's not a screamer or anything. He's not like your typical power metal vocalist. So I like it. I like how it's different
about him because most power metal vocalists are like if Rob Halford was castrated at the age of 12.
Right. Yeah. And he can't. And this guy can't do any of that stuff. So it's cool. I like it.
He can hit his knee like anybody can.
What do you mean?
Have you ever seen him in concert? He hits his knee constantly. Joakim does.
Oh no!
Watch him kick like the fucking guitar player in the ass and then just run away. I have one of their guitar picks somewhere.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice. But it's a good album, but it's just not my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I wasn't going to win this fight. This was just going to be fun to BS and everything. So
it won for me.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of knew I gauged the room beforehand. I was like, I'm going to lose this fight regardless. I'm just going to go have fun. I'm just gonna have fun with this.
Yeah. Well, of course, I'm from New York, so I'm gonna have to go Life of Agony on this one.
No, of course. Yeah, what am I gonna do?
Even though it took me a while to get into this band, but when I finally got into this shit, this is a really good album. I don't like every song. I think EA is wrong. about this being perfect all the way through. But the first at least 5 songs are really cool.
It's too bland to say it's perfect all the way through. It really runs together in the middle.
Even as good.
What was that, Nate?
Like, it reminded me like Helmet meets Crowbar, but still not as good as either of them.
Oh, I don't like either.
Okay, so now he's taking me into the basement.
Where all the real treasures
are. Do you have a blindfold on?
What the fuck is
like
this, guys?
Take him into his pleasure.
He made me strip all my clothes and put a blindfold on. We are going to the basement.
You ready for this?
50 Shades of EA.
Guys, you don't understand.
50 Shades of Ewoks?
EA.
Oh.
This is his whole baseball card collection right here. And none of them are from when he was born. There's not a card here for what he has Star Wars pinball game. He has a Star Wars foosball game. He has a New York City train turnstile. Why does he own a New Jersey? Why does he own a New York City subway turnstile? What is the matter with you?
It's probably from like Ghostbusters 2 or
Check
something.
I just don't understand why.
This is a real Schwinn Point Beach
bike.
No, that is the real Schwinn Point Beach bicycle.
Wow.
That's insane.
He's saying it's gross down here, yet he has all this craziness.
Baseball
cards.
Is this? A collection of baseball cards where he thinks it's gross. What a great idea.
Yeah.
I hate him. I hate him so much. There is some more autographs down here or something. Oh, okay. Here's a Joker.
A mouse. Still in.
I fucking hate you.
That's
I
awesome.
fucking hate this kid.
God,
I really do.
Kid.
I fucking hate him. He literally, it's a Star Wars fucking pool table. And then a New York City fucking transit turnstile. Like, this is the old school.
Why would you even have that? Like, where'd you get it?
Listen, I don't know where they get half these things from, and I'm really afraid to ask. Because this is like stuff that you can get from, this is government shut-up money fund.
Get out of there.
I'll check those. You got to give me those cards like in a box, and I'll take care of those for you. Don't worry. And that's how I became a millionaire with his throwaway cards.
Willie Mays Giants card there at the top. It's just
I saw it too.
Of course, I saw that. That was the first thing I saw.
Is this an official NFL football too? I don't know. This is ridiculous. You got some fucking long balls bringing a Puerto Rican down here thinking I'm an OG ET fucking plush doll.
There might be another Puerto Rican tied up in the corner somewhere down there.
You do realize you brought a Puerto Rican into your house thinking that I won't rob you.
I really
Jesus
do want
Christ.
a gold bar because how the fuck?
Wait, why do you have a Jimmy Buffett ukulele? Oh, it's the Jimmy Buffett ukulele box actual poker set that you can get from Jimmy Buffett.
That's it.
Hold on.
Now we know he faked AIDS. AIDS burger in paradise.
You can see this? Go ahead, close the box so they can see it. See, this is the Jimmy Buffett poker set.
I was gonna do the burger paradise, so thank you for stealing that before I could do it.
And the custom poker table. He has a custom poker table. For his 14th birthday, he was given a custom poker table.
Wow. Is he a Rockefeller?
Jesus Christ.
Fucking white people.
Brady, I want you to be honest.
The rest of the first down marker.
The rest of the first down. What the fuck is this?
Oh, that's my dad's.
Hold on, no, bullshit. Why do you have a sports desk in your basement? Look, guys, that is a real sports desk right there. That is a real sports desk.
What the fuck?
He keeps saying it's from his dad's what?
From his dad's old company job when he used to do like this is I guess he used to build props for sports or something, but that's an actual like sports desk. Brady, get inside that. Show them. Get inside it. I said, get inside it.
I can't
Get in.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Go through the boards. There
Come
you
on,
go. Go sideways.
He's gonna get stuck.
All this and Andy Rooney tonight on 60
Look at this.
Minutes.
Look at this.
You know
It's
what
an
really
actual
grinds
sports
my
desk.
gears?
This kid's got Fairly Odd Parents.
He's got tabs. He's got bar tabs. All right. I can't do this anymore. Come on, we got to get out of here. My phone's dying. I'm at 10%.
All right.
All right.
What are you giving Life of Agony? Obviously, you're probably gonna give it a 10, right?
I'm going to actually give it a 8.5.
8.5. All right, that's very generous of you.
I don't think I'm fairly generous. I want you to find a better album that came out that year that was that honest and that hard.
What year?
There's plenty more.
What year?
What? 93.
Okay, let me look that up right now.
Voivod, The Outer Limits.
And what are you giving? So I keep forgetting how we're saying this now.
Sabaton.
Sabaton. Oh, bloody!
What are you going to give Sabaton?
Thought patterns. Wolverine.
I'll give that Sabaton album. It's not that I don't like it, because I do like that Sabaton album. I don't think it's their best work.
All right.
Ooh. Better album.
6.8.
Houdini came
6.8.
6.8 because there are some fun songs on the album.
Not bad. All right. You're good.
Oh, Sabaton, I give like a 7. Like a 6.
Wow.
How dare you, sir?
But yeah. Oh, come on. 1993. Houdini.
In a world full of whores, you are the fucking pimp.
Genre.
What?
All right, come on. Let's keep going. He said in the world full of horror something about a pimp.
I don't know. What about you, Greg?
In a world.
Life of Agony. I'd give
for your rating
6.
Did I lose you?
Sabaton would be about 1.5 for the lyrical content.
Oh my god!
Actually, you know what? I'm happy he got a 1 out of 5. I mean, he gave like My Chemical Romance like a -2. So I mean,
well, they deserved it.
What about you, James?
I really enjoyed the Life of Agony album, so I'm actually going to give it a 7. And
Thank you.
It is a great album. It is. I actually really enjoyed it.
Goddamn right.
And I'm going to give the Sabaton 7.5. Just barely winning. It was really hard to find an album because I knew EA was going to come hard at it. So for me, it was really difficult to find something. I really had it difficult because I really don't listen to albums. I enjoy different songs. So,
right, yeah, I think that's the pattern.
Do you see how red Wade's face is from recording this? He is so angry right now at this whole fucking episode.
No,
he's angry at you.
I'm not angry.
It's like running over 2 hours now.
Wait, I gotta ask you a question that I seriously need an answer for.
No, 1 hour.
Since I've known you many years, Wayne, and this is a question I've always wondered because you've always been a very wholesome young man. Have you ever sent a dick pic in your life?
No.
You've never sent one to your wife or a girlfriend or anything? Never.
No, never.
You never.
I can't believe how offended he sounds.
None of my own.
Oh, okay. So you. Yes. You Googled
He's
a bigger
a
one or a smaller
cuckold.
one?
I've never ever done that. That's no, I don't do that shit.
Thanks, God bless him.
I mean, because I really have just always wondered that. I was like, could you picture Wayne like? No, because I used to talk to ... and I was like, I can't see Wayne being filthy. And so we were trying to always figure out it just knocked in my head the other day.
He plays drums. He's not smart enough to figure it out.
No, because I really was wondering if, like, when Wayne lost all the weight, and you know how when you lose weight, you gain about 1 inch or 7?
Yeah.
You know,
1 inch or 7.
Well, Wayne lost a good amount of weight, sir. I figured maybe when that happened, you're like, hey, look at this fucking thing flying in the wind.
Maybe that's for all the hair.
Like I said, it was never my own. They always ask me, why is it black?
Oh, okay. Speaking of black, your buddy Steve helped Mick Foley move the other day.
I saw that.
I don't understand that. How does he know Mick Foley like that?
I have no idea. I don't know where that came from all of a sudden. Probably,
he's your best friend, and he lives like right across the street from you, and you don't even know this.
I haven't talked to him. Steve, you do not talk to me anymore. I don't know why. I didn't do nothing to you. I don't know. I miss you.
You know what? That's what we're going to do. On Rat Salad Review, we're going to do Rat Salad Review Wayne
reunion
interventions. Wayne Nude interventions.
Oh, he's busy. He works 2 jobs.
We're going to get Steve. We're going to get Billy. We're going to get Chris. We're going to get Costa.
No.
We're not going to get ... but we can get Billy. We can get Chris. We can get all the rest of them for sure.
We're not getting nobody.
So we got to do that. Oh yeah, we are. I want to see just you curse out Billy for like never practicing ever.
No. All right. Well, the show's over. I didn't even give my ratings. What
Yeah,
album
give me your
won?
ratings.
I'm gonna go 7 for Life of Agony, and then 5 for Sabaton.
Yeah. I win. You suck, James. Suck it, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I am an asshole.
Just like when the Rangers played the Sharks the other day. I killed you, you piece of shit.
My team sucks this year. What do you expect from me, man?
Oh, you do have the Life of Agony album. I just saw that. You saw how quickly?
He's had it the entire episode.
The whole time.
Wait, why do you have both albums? Oh, yeah, you're Wade.
I love both bands.
Both albums.
That's right.
No, Wade, Wade has always had this ridiculous CD collection. I really want to know, do you actually take the time to listen to every CD that you've bought?
It's still in plastic.
That's my fucking point. So how did you even listen to the albums?
Yes, of course I did.
How? They're in the plastics.
I'm kidding. They're open. Look. See, they're open.
Okay. Oh,
He
look
doesn't
at that.
have any
Sounds not
discs.
good there.
Although these were used, so they were already.
Okay. Did you buy them in a used bin at fucking Coconuts the other day? What
Yeah,
happened?
probably coconuts. There's no coconuts in it.
I don't fucking know what they have up there anymore. This is goddamn ridiculous. I gotta say, we are one fucking ugly group of fucking neck-bearded men. Jesus Christ. There is not a lemming in us. It's just ugliness everywhere. How the fuck do any of us have sex with women? Do we? I really feel like
it's not easy.
That question
we need to go ahead and do an episode where we write thank you cards to every woman who has ever allowed any of us 5 ugly motherfuckers to ever put our penis inside of them.
Speak for yourself.
Willingly or unwillingly, but still.
Speak for yourself, like Nate said.
Yeah. Mr. Male Harlot over there.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
You should probably hang up before someone fucking pulls you over, dude.
I'm not driving. Pepper
shit.
Bottom's driving.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't drive.
Nice.
He does now.
218 a fucking gallon. Holy shit. Wait, why are you going in here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For you.
All right.
Get me a fucking Red Bull.
I'm not going inside.
Get me a Red Bull.
I'm not going inside.
Yeah, but I gotta charge this. I'll give you my card.
All right,
I'll
James.
give you my fucking card so we can get the goddamn Red Bull.
Tell the people if they want to watch your show, where they can watch it.
It's called Beyond Bushido.
No.
Well, if you want to actually keep up with this madness, because we literally had an episode just like this about 48 hours ago. So this is what you get on Beyond Bushido. You get us laughing and cackling at people being really bad at MMA and other people being complete monsters in this world. So
yes, absolutely.
If you want to, please visit our Facebook page at Beyond Bushido. Just search for it. We have a page out there. We respond to it very quickly. So if you have any other questions, we actually do show the comments. Thank you, Wayne, during the show.
Yes.
And we try to answer all the questions that everyone has, especially the great one was, is it a mullet or is it a rat tail? And the answer was yes to both. So if you can, follow that on Facebook, follow JL103 on YouTube. That's where I post the show on YouTube. And
why can we not have a Beyond Bushido channel?
We have one. It's just StreamYard doesn't let me stream to it. It's the funnest thing ever. I'm trying to figure that out still.
I think the fact we leave it off YouTube is the only reason why we're still got a fucking show going right now.
Pretty much.
If we actually made the YouTube channel, we would get like copyright stricken like every fucking 3 seconds.
No. It's been running on my show the entire time. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, we would get copyright stricken quicker than Onision fucking copyright striking someone else talking about him being a fucking predator, okay? It'd be over for us. It would be so over.
And then also listen to us on.
And Wade, you just got. I'm sorry, I just got you copyright stricken because I said
Google.
Onision.
And just don't listen to him because he's going to talk over you because I'm used to it by now. So that's why I just keep talking because he'll finally shut up. So you had it on iTunes, on Google, and Spotify, and all those other streaming services under Rat Salad Review. Usually our episodes come on there around Thursday or Friday, depending on if I actually was a good boy and actually edited the show properly.
Next week we're going to teach Pepper Bottom about children's self-defense. Watch this. Brady, say it with me. No!
You're not my dad.
That's not my dad! That's not my dad! No! No! That's not my dad!
rolled out the windows.
Mom, the meatloaf.
Mom!
We want it.
Oh, wait. Do that yell again. You sound like the Tourette's guy.
Bob!
Sound you, Bob Saget.
That's not my dad!
Bob Saget!
Hey, you guys ready for something funny? Watch this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. That's not my dad!
How the hell do you get women?
Aren't you glad that you're moving out of this neighborhood and never coming back now?
I'm upset.
Oh God!
I'm so happy to have the show.
Well, I'm glad you still have your humor.
Poor Pepper Bottom.
Yes, poor Pepper Bottom, and poor us, and poor you, the viewers. Thank you for watching this thing.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on. We'd love to have you guys on Beyond Bushido to help us
absolutely, yeah.
fucking ruin another episode, so this way we can be even.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can all three of us be on at the same time?
All four of us could be on at the same time, can't we?
5 of us.
I
5.
believe so.
Yeah, there we go. Well, yes,
If
all
not,
five
if
of
not,
us.
I'll upgrade it. I mean, StreamYard.
Thanks,
I
let's
need
get
to pay
Cornelius.
StreamYard more money anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Come on, Pepper
Cool.
Bottom, one more time. No! No! That's not my dad!
That's not my dad.
Louder, damn you! That's not my dad!
Sound off.
That's not my
There you
dad.
go. There you go now, kid. There you go.
Just so you know, he's eating a whatchamacallit. Just so you all know, Pepper Bottom's candy bar of choice is whatchamacallits. So look up Cornelius Pepper Bottom official on Instagram. His P.O. box will be listed on there, and go ahead and send him every whatchamacallit you can.
263 New York City, New York State 10108.
No, we are actually in Atlanta, Georgia, sir.
Well,
Great.
We're doing like Southerners now.
Close.
This is crazy.
Yes, very close.
All right. We're getting out of here. Everybody go to ratsaladreview.com. See all our shows. Right Opinion. Beyond Bushido. What else do we got? Lou Mavs, he has a new show out today. Which is
Here's a question.
What's that?
Timo Toki show. What's going on with that, Wade?
I'll be talking to him on Friday.
Suckers gots to know.
Suckers got to know he will be back. Let's go watch the Timo Tolkien show. Watch the Suck My Balls, South Park. What?
Follow my band at Major M Band on Twitter.
Yes.
Is there music on your Twitter?
There will be.
All right. Don't follow him until he puts music on there. When he puts music, then you can follow him. What?
Don't
should find
follow him
ways-
until he puts music on, or he won't.
Here's what you
learn
need to do,
anything.
brother.
That's right.
This is how you're gonna get your views up on Instagram. You got to get stickers made, and you got to have girls show the top of a fucking pube bush, just the top of the pube bush, in the stickers. And I promise you, your viewers will go up huge. Apparently, the bush is back.
We're wrong.
no, you have to offer a fabulous prize, like a free hat.
What side boob?
They either $1 million or what's in the box.
Yes.
The box.
All right, go follow Major M Band on Twitter, and I guess that's it. What else do we have? Oh, the King Diamond podcast, which we will have. Well, actually, that'll be out already. But if you haven't seen it yet, Kim Ruz, a really great interview that me and Greg and
Awesome
Ralph Fieri
interview.
did.
Very
Very
honored
awesome.
to have Kim.
So when
on.
are you gonna have King Diamond on the goddamn show?
I don't know. We're waiting. We'll see what
Did you
happens.
send feelers out or anything?
I did a while ago. I'll have to write again. He's
Yeah,
busy.
write
He's
it
going
again.
on tour, so he's
No,
not going
he's
to have
not.
time. Yes, he
He
is.
was
He's on
just
stage.
on
He's
tour.
his Twitter. He's on
tour right now.
No, he's not.
going on
Like they
tour.
did
He's
just
on
announce
tour.
it.
He's going on tour.
He just got
Merciful
out of
Fate.
Atlanta. He just left fucking... Oh, he's doing a Merciful Fate tour.
Yeah.
Oh, well, why did you say that in the first place? That's
I was
a horrible
trying, but you kept
filler.
talking over.
You know, the best thing he did,
What's that?
Merciful Fate.
Oh, I was.
I
waiting
still
for-
say the best thing he ever did was have Matt Heafy be his producer for that version of In the Fire they did on Roadrunner United.
If
he would bring out a band like that and just do fucking shit like that, I think King Diamond could reach a whole brand new audience.
I think so too. I love that song. That's a good song.
Oh, it's an amazing song.
Sounds better than like his regular King Diamond stuff. But
you see, that's the problem. Matt Heafy was a great, pretty boy metal guy, but he's actually a tremendous fucking producer. Because, like I said, that In the Fire track, everyone I play it for, once they get past and they realize, okay, King Diamond's gonna go from loud to that loud shit.
Yeah.
Once they get past that, they realize it's a fucking tremendous fucking song.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just feel like he needs that. But
he does, but he's not going to have that. Andy LaRock does all his stuff, so he's not.
Wayne, I need you to go ahead and send your wife a dick pic tonight.
No.
Yes.
Boom. Wait till
he politely declines.
That's what you got to do, Wayne. You just got to take off your pants, off the underwear, put your boots back on, just have a fucking medium-sized T-shirt, and start doing the helicopter. That's what you got to do. We're going to get baby number 2 here.
And tie one of her like funky looking or funky colored hair ties around your nutsack.
That's not gonna happen.
That'll be your flair.
If it makes you feel better, with my last fiance, I wanted to make sure she'd never have a baby, so I tied one of her ovaries with a piece of yarn and then tied the other half to a doorknob, and I just slammed that son of a bitch shut.
Holy pulling teeth. Okay.
My bitch is on the rag. Bleeding hole is such a drag.
That's what we need. We need because L7 just did a reunion. We need Drained STH to do a reunion and just
You're never ending
free
this show,
menstruate.
Wayne.
Just free menstruation.
I'm trying.
They play
I'm trying so hard. I told my wife, this ain't going to be a long show, about 20, 25 minutes or whatever. It's been an hour.
No, we can't cut out like.
So sure. This is gonna be like part 1, part 2, part 3 episodes. We just made this a trilogy in 1 hour and a half period.
Yeah.
And it ends, on the note of us
it'll
talking
still
about
be more interesting than those prequels.
Yes. And we ended it talking about free menstruating because we're feminist and we care about women and we don't think they should be limited to using tampons and Diva cups, everything like that. Free menstruation, ladies. It's the wave of the future.
Let it flow.
Ain't that right, Pepper Bob?
Let it flow.
Battle swords for your own pride.
Let it flow. Let it flow.
That's just lubrication right there. So I don't know what's the problem.
Gonna need the fire department to open that hydrant.
Let it flow. Let it flow. Though the stench may bring a tear to your eyes.
Oh my God. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. We will see you maybe next week. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Let it flow. Let it flow. Just remember, guys, it's like a dirty. It tastes like a dirty penny for only 2 seconds. You'll be all right.
Smell a pennies running through my nose.
Bye.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Unbelievable. You're a nut.
All right, are we off the air now?
What?